Thank you for pressing play for this version of Unashamed and Unapologetic. I am Shanera, and I got some things to talk about today um, for this version called Who in the Hell Do You Think You Are? Hell, Hail. So, I think it's interesting the world that we live in, how instant you can become famous. It's very fascinating. But then the other side of me thinks it's not so much of a phenomenon because people help you get famous. We help people get famous that may or may not deserve it or may or may not have put the work in. But that's not really the place that I'm at with this particular video. Sometimes we hail people simply because of who they are affiliated with. Sometimes you can be famous just simply by who you associate with. Sometimes you got people who think about the people who maybe dance for Beyonce, people who do her hair. If they're smart, they're building their brand, building their business off of that, which is excellent. But think about how differently they may be treated simply because of affiliation. When they go back to their hometowns, just their normal everyday life, if people who knew them when, they might get treated a little differently. Have you guys ever stopped to think about the children of celebrities? Now I'm talking about real big celebrities. I'm thinking about the children of all your favorite rap stars, the people that's been in the game 15, 20, 25 years. I'm talking about those children. This is where I'm landing right now. A little over a month ago, I had the opportunity to volunteer for a fundraiser event at a home in North Hollywood, the home of a very prolific songwriter. This person has written songs for Earth, Wind, and Fire, theme song for Friends, a few movies. That I had no idea who this woman was until I was at her home, signed up with a whole bunch of other people to volunteer for this very worthwhile fundraiser. Okay. And I'm telling you, everybody was there. I was literally serving coffee to Paula Abdul, Jennifer Lewis. Don't let me catch you out in these streets. That Jennifer Lewis is a very, very close friend of this woman, and she was doing the like raffle and all that kind of thing. I met Telma Hopkins, who, by the way, is also a member of the same church that I'm at. And so I met a few people. I took some selfies with them, and I gotta let y'all know how I feel about that. I just don't like fanning out over people. I don't care how special you are or in the light of the world. I don't care what you've done. I just something in me normally repels. And so I don't genuinely like to take pictures of people just because they are famous, especially if I'm not a true fan of them. Like if I don't follow your work, I don't buy your music, but just because I know you famous, I'm not gonna run up to you and try to get a selfie. It's gotta be like, yo, like with Telma Hopkins, I was like, yo, I used to watch you and Nail Carter get down. Like for real, y'all was doing it. You Broadway train. Like that was sincere. I didn't get a selfie with Paula though. You gotta go on a vibe, I feel, and I think stars are regular people. Here's the story. Here is the reflection moment. I was doing my thing, manning a certain area, because this woman has literally a bunch of a lot of historic memorabilia there, etc., and just making sure nothing was going wrong in a certain area. And it was just me and another fella that was in this area on that assignment. And we were facing the window, and then we did an about face, And who was I literally eye to eye with, just as close as I am to this camera? You see my fingers? There he was, Jaden Smith. Yeah, Will and Jada Pinkett's son was right there across from me. Me, Miss I don't fan out, Miss I don't want a selfie, Miss nothing, was like literally did the in front of this boy. I'm old enough to be his mama, grown enough to be his mama, but here he was, the child of very famous celebrities who has made some celebrity for himself, but by and large we know him because of his parents. But here I was in awe, and there was this awkward pause to everybody because he was there with his friends. But then he looked, I looked, and I said, hi. He said, hey, real cool. And there was this moment of stare. Then he dropped it and he went on to look around the room, look at the things in the room. And then I looked to the homie that was also volunteering, and I was like, it's Jaden. Man, I should get a selfie. He said, you could probably get this selfie. And we were having this thing going back and forth with my hesitation, and I could have. Nothing in the vibe said that he was being standoffish. Nobody had stepped to Jaden. I don't think nobody else knew Jaden was there except the people at the front door, because he automatically came down to where we was, and I didn't get it. Now, Jaden leaves the room, and, we were like, he said, why you ain't get it? Why you punk out? And I've been thinking about this, and I thought to myself, why was I timid to ask that boy for a selfie? Moreover, why did I fan out over him? Again, I can't say that I follow Jaden. I'm a fan. We ain't nowhere, we're not in the same generation. He's a child to me. You know what I'm saying? In that aspect, not to be, I don't know, self-righteous or just to be like, oh, I'm above him. But what be in us to make us act like that? What was in me to make me? Was there something in me that felt unworthy? What do I really say about my own value system that has me feeling like that amongst somebody just because this boy got more money that I in his little life than I've been able to count in my entire life? Is it the money thing? Is it the celebrity thing? And I've been uncomfortable with that. It tested what my belief system, if you will, because I'm like, I don't fan out, I don't ask for selfies, and why did I have that kind of reaction to another human being? It ain't like it was Stevie Wonder that came through that. It ain't like I met somebody like that, but I fanned that over a child to me. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't cool. It ain't cool. It made me think of other areas where I may be timid or not putting as much as I could. I know that sounds crazy because if you know Shanera, you know that I come with it. But I've had some conversations about it. It made me want to address any nerves that I have before performing, or why I might not go out for certain things. Is it because I truly may not be prepared, or is it because I just feel like someone, or I don't want to be subjected to rejection? That just came straight from heaven. Are you comfortable with being subjected to being rejected? Maybe that's the thing. Howbeit that I have an issue with men being men by stepping to someone that they're interested in, and I feel like they're timid and no one, there's a lot of people who are texting for communication, hitting inboxes, but they will walk right past someone that they feel like they want to get to know. And here I am as a woman, dealing with the same thing, right? So just how unashamed am I? And what am I making apologies for? Who in the hell do I think I am? Do you think you are? You better get to know you, because I'm going to get to know me. And ain't nobody going to have me over here timid to approach or just freaking out because of their status. That's hogwash and foolery. That's just my opinion. Thank you for making it this far to end the video. You feel free to share this. You can comment. Like, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? If you're not already, subscribe to Shanera Star right now. Okay? And thank you for bearing with me. I know it's been a minute. I've been training. Literally, I'm in classes. I'm studying for a special certification and taking some time to read. I realize that I don't want, that they say leaders are readers. Writers are the best writers. To me, are the best readers. And I've just been loving on a book, which I tend to do plenty of this weekend, since we don't have beach temperature for the long weekend here in LA. That's curse words. I don't know what's going on with the lighting. I thought my natural light was going to be on point. But I'm going to stop it here. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned for more great content and conversation where my obstacles help you overcome. Unashamed and unapologetic. I'm Shanera, and I'm out.